real way. And today I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people struggle with, discontentment. And I wrote a blog about this, but I really was impressed to do a video log on this, because so many times we find ourselves so discontent in whatever is going on in our lives. We don't feel satisfied with who we are, what we've accomplished. We feel discontent in who is in our lives, who isn't in our lives, what we do have, what we don't have. And I want to just share a personal story with you. So I struggle with discontentment like so bad. Like, I'm always waiting for like the next big thing to happen, or I was always waiting for the next accomplishment or the next great person to come into my life, and I would always find myself searching, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? You know, so it was one season I wanted to go to school in a big city. And so I did. God opened up the doors and I was able to do that. And then I complained and I complained. I got into this school and then it was like, oh, I hate commuting. I have to get up so early to get to class. It's so cold. Like, I hate it. And then after that, I ended up leaving the school, and I desired to be a dancer and a choreographer. And then God opened up the doors for me to dance professionally and to do some choreography. And then my complaint was, oh, I don't make enough money. Like, this is not making me enough money. And then I was like, you know what? I need to find a career that's going to make me some good money. So then God opened up the door for me to be a store manager of a clothing company. And I mean, he gave me the location I wanted. I told him that I wanted a brand new store that was new and renovated, like newly renovated. And he did that. He opened up the door for me. And then guess what? I had something to complain about. I was like, you know what? I hate this. I'm always working. Like, I don't have a social life. Like, I don't get to hang out, see my friends. Like, I'm always tired. I'm so busy. Then God opened up the door for me to have a 9-to-5. And then I still found something to complain about. I'm like, you know what, Lord? I'm so bored. I go to work. I get there. I go home. It's the same thing every day. I'm so bored. But I did have all this extra time to, you know, do what I wanted to do. I now had a social life. I now was able to explore and pursue other things with this job. But I was never satisfied. And isn't that how we are? Isn't that how we do? We find that we're never satisfied no matter what we gain, no matter what we accomplish. There's always something more we want to accomplish. There's always something more that we want. And that's just the thing with human nature. We just continuously want more. And we're never satisfied. And to be honest, that void can never be satisfied, because God gave us that void so that he can fill it. Because he knows that if we could be filled with people, with places, with things, with status, and feel self-sufficient, we wouldn't desire him. So that's there for us to desire him. And it's so funny because I read in Philippians 4:12-13, Paul, how he talks about he had to learn how to be content in whatever state he was in, whether he was poor, whether he was rich, whether he had a lot, whether he had nothing. And that's kind of what we have to learn, how to be content, because things are going to come, things are going to go, people are going to come, things are going to go, and events are going to come and go. But if we're depending on others or circumstances to bring us happiness, we're always going to find ourselves longing for more and unhappy. And I don't even like to use the word happiness. I like to say joyful, because I feel that happiness depends on what's happening in our lives, our circumstances, those things around us, and based on our feelings. And we might not always feel good, and feelings go up and down. We could be so moody, and feelings fluctuate with the things that's going on. But true joy is like, no matter what I have, don't have, no matter who's in my life, who's not in my life, no matter what season I'm in, I have true joy. And honestly, that kind of joy only comes through knowing Christ, knowing who he is to you, knowing that no matter what comes or goes, he's there for you. No matter what happens, that he knows the plans that he has for your life, and that you haven't expected in, and that he has a future for you, and that no matter what, he's there for you. And so I just really wanted to talk about discontentment, because I feel like it's so prevalent in our society, especially with social media, looking at what other people have. And even in that, we have to have wisdom, because you look on social media at other people's lives and you compare, but you don't know how much that is real. Think about it. We all put our best pictures on social media, our best moments. You don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. And honestly, even if there's something that is good and it's something that is real about their lives, you don't know what it's taking them to maintain that, or what they have to go through to get that and to be at the point they are now. So be grateful with whatever you have, whether you're single, whether you're married, whatever it may be, whether you're struggling with finances, whether you're at a job you don't like, because maybe that job is training you for the next greatest thing. Maybe you're going to have your own business one day. Maybe your singleness is preparing you for marriage, or maybe in that singleness you're going to be able to get your master's degree, or to pursue that job or that career or that ministry that God placed in your heart. And if you're married, be grateful for that family that God gave you. So know that that's your first ministry and that He's going to bless you in that season as well. So God bless you all. I hope this encouraged you. Go ahead and subscribe below and comment and share with a friend. See you soon. Bye.